Predators need to eat, but sometimes the risk isn't worth the price. However, predators always think they will succeed when they hunt, so they seldom think about the risk unless it's a now-win situation. Have you ever seen a zebra kick a lion's butt or an otter? Take it to a caiman. If you want to see predators in compromising positions, keep watching as we count down 15 drastically unbelievable moments of a predator hunting. Number 15. Lion attacks zebra. This lion thinks it will make a kill when it grabs this zebra. But she doesn't expect the mother zebra to join the fight and get between the feline and her foal. The mother zebra shows a lot of courage and strength when it frees her foal and kicks the lion in the face so the two can escape without any serious injuries. This zebra is enjoying a stroll in the bush. When a lion comes running at it, the zebra turns around and changes direction, and when the lion jumps on its back. Here's a lioness that seems to have mastered the art of hunting. Or has she? She tries to bring down this powerful zebra. But the zebra is not easy to bring down. You know that zebras have teeth, so guess what? The zebra decides to use them and bites the lion, which startles it. This gives the zebra the opportunity to run. When the lion tries to grab it again, the zebra throws a few kicks, which put the lion back in its place. This lion piggybacks on the zebra and takes it down. But this time the lion holds on tight, and it doesn't look like the zebra will be able to save itself this time. Number 14. Mongoose attacks snake. His pet mongoose finds a Cape cobra in the house and challenges it. Mongoose is a snake killer, so this cobra should consider leaving this place as soon as it can. But the only problem is it must get by mongoose to do so. The cobra is able to get out from behind the couch, and the minute it is outside, it heads for the open field. But the mongoose chases it non-stop and continues harassing it. Check out this mongoose fight this giant cobra. The snake is really scary, and it tries biting the mongoose several times. The last strike is particularly wicked, and I'm not sure if the snake managed to hit the mongoose, but the mongoose scrambled out of there. The mongoose is very agile at killing snakes. Just watch this battle between a king cobra and a mongoose. The mongoose is not fazed one bit by the cobra's venom because it is somewhat immune to it. When the mongoose decides to charge, it makes mincemeat out of the cobra, and the snake is obliterated. The mongoose always approaches the cobra with confidence and avoids being bit when it sees an opening. It goes for the kill. In the open field, this mongoose circles another cobra and strikes, but the cobra resists. Number 13. Wild dogs attack wildebeest. These wildebeests are big and strong. They can cause a lot of damage with their hoofs and horns, but the dogs don't seem to mind. Dogs are looking for some calves, but the adult wildebeests form a ring around them so the dogs don't have easy access to them. The wildebeests face the dogs, and that's when they have the advantage. The minute they start running, they give the dogs the edge. But eventually that's what happens because wildebeests don't like dealing with predators head-on. So when the herd runs, the calf can't keep up, and the dogs are the benefactors. It's not the biggest wildebeest, but it will do for now. Wild dogs are tenacious hunters that plan ahead. The wild dogs are systematically chasing a wildebeest. In this overhead shot, the wildebeest will sprint for its life, but it will ultimately wear out. And wild dogs are experts at this. They wear out their prey before destroying them. Teamwork and stamina are essential for survival on the African savanna. Wild dogs have a tenfold supply of both. When the dogs catch up to a wildebeest and kill it, they've completed the chase for the painted dogs. It's another day at the office. This herd has formed a circle, and some of the wildebeests have even charged the dogs to avoid being hit. This is going to be a difficult one for the dogs, as there isn't much they can do. If the wildebeest hold their ground, a wildebeest is injured and these dogs are trying to get to it. But another wildebeest, probably the mother, is standing guard. The dogs are apprehensive, but persevere, hoping to find a weakness they can exploit. The healthy wildebeest does not budge, so the dogs will have to dislodge it from there. If they are going to get to the injured wildebeest, the dogs finally give up, for the time being. Number 12. Lion attacks giraffe. Giraffes are extremely powerful, and this giraffe will do whatever it takes to protect her calf from this pride of lions. If the felines are not careful, they could very well end up on the sidelines quickly. A giraffe's powerful kick can easily break a lion's jaw and perhaps kill it. That's how strong these towering beasts are. This giraffe carries a lion on her back and a few others are hanging onto her legs as long as she remains standing. She is okay, but this must be excruciatingly painful and tiring for the towering beast. Here is a female lion who gets a taste of what a giraffe can do as a tall animal runs right through the feline like it was a domestic cat. It's getting dark and this giraffe is trying to protect her calf from this pride of lions. The lions are patient and wait for the right time to strike, and when they do, they are successful, and there was nothing the mother giraffe could do to save her calf. This giraffe is carrying a lynx on her back and dragging the rest of the pride at its feet. The giraffe moves forward, but the lions hold on tight. This is not easy for both the giraffe and the lion's willpower will make the difference. And when the giraffe tosses the lioness hunter back to the ground, the game changes and the giraffe walks away. Here is a giraffe that's taking it to the lions and trying to stop them, as the pride try to get to her already dead calf laying in the tall grass. The giraffe doesn't want the felines to get to it and stands guard trying to inflict as much pain as possible to the cats. But the lions eventually get their prize because the giraffe can't stand there forever before putting herself at risk. Number 11. Jaguar attacks crocodile. This jaguar can be seen swimming to a little sand dune in the center of a lake and instantly grabbing and ambushing a caiman. The jaguar insisted on carrying the caiman to the dinner table, despite the caiman nodding its head, signaling it was not interested. When this jaguar sees a caiman in the water, he dashes after it. The trouble is that once it gets there, the caiman decides to play hide and seek and the jaguar can't find it. Where did the caiman go? This jaguar dives like an Olympian as it spots a caiman in the water and goes for the kill. The jaguar doesn't care whether the caiman is in the water where it can better defend itself. The huge cat remains immovable, and the caiman appears helpless as it is dragged out of the water by the cats. Number 10. Lion attack on buffalo. This male lion runs into the herd, and in doing so manages to separate a buffalo from the herd, allowing him to take it down with a tackle reminiscent of Lawrence Taylor back in his heydays. These two powerful male lions chase a mom and her calf, but the mom protects her calf and takes both lions on. The lions jump to mom when a third lion joins the hunt. It looks like the mom has sacrificed her life for her youngster. The Sloan buffalo is surrounded by pride of young lions. They're not at all experienced, and it shows the buffalo is injured and has a bleeding snout. The lions attack the buffalo's rear, biting into it. Male lion approaches, but doesn't need to interfere. As the lynxes finally take the buffalo down, this female takes on a Cape buffalo alone and jumps on the animal's back. After 30 minutes of struggling to take it down, the female finally reaps the rewards of her courageous attempt. She is so exhausted she just crashes on the buffalo after she kills it. This male lion, helped by a female, takes down a buffalo. The takedown isn't long, and the lions seem to have the situation under control. Number 9. Honey badger attacks snake. A courageous small snake and a hungry honey badger embroiled in a deadly battle for survival. Both creatures are aware of each other's weak point ahead. The mole strikes several times, but where another animal might run off to find easier prey. This is a honey badger and nothing scares him. He keeps on coming. The snake tries to run, but once the honey badger is locked onto its target, it doesn't back down. Once the badger immobilizes the snake jaws, it's game over. This honey badger goes as far as climbing up a tree to kill a snake. When the snake lets itself fall to the ground to escape, it takes seconds for the badger to go, looking for it to kill it. You can see the honey badger chewing up the snake and enjoying every second of it. During this night hunt, a honey badger crosses paths with a puff adder, and it doesn't take long before the badger kills the snake and starts to eat it. But wait, the adder had time to bite the badger. When the venom takes effect, it sends the badger off, dozing no problem. When the badger wakes up, he continues to eat the snake. Talk about a wild and crazy animal. Number 8. Eagle attacks fox. This eagle launches a full aerial attack on this fox, but when it tries to pick it up the first time it misses. The fox continues to run, trying to escape from the eagle, but the eagle comes, charging one more time and manages to grab the fox for a little while. Longer, but not long enough to kill it, as the fox makes his final escape. This eagle captures this fox for his handler, and you can see the handler trying to remove the eagle, but he has his talons deep into the fox. You can see this eagle fly from its perspective because of the camera on the eagle's back. I can't see what the eagle caught, but it's supposed to be a fox. Eagles are formidable birds of prey, and you can see this eagle comes soaring down to grab a fox on the side of this mountain. Number 7. Wolves attack bison. Bison are so hazardous despite their size that only a few wolf packs are willing to attack them. A bison may easily kill or harm a wolf, and bringing one down requires a lot of hunting cooperation. The scenery is beautiful as a herd of bison and wolves wander through the snow. The wolves circle the herd to agitate it, but the bison are armed and aggressive, so the wolves must exercise caution. The wolves boost their game by pursuing the herd to instigate a stampede and separate one of the smaller bison. But the massive beast realize the wolves' plan and form a circle around their young with their horns facing outwards. Come and guess. They seem to be telling the wolves for the wolves to triumph. All it takes is one bison to make a mistake and abandon the pack that the bison stick together. For some reason, the bison panic and most of the herd departs, leaving a few bison behind. The wolves kill one of the bisons, which provides them with food for the time being, but they will have to resume their hunt shortly. This bison is destroying the slow wolf, flipping it in the air and trampling it. But the wolf doesn't give up, even though it's covered with blood. Exhausted and losing, these wolves try to separate a huge mother bison from her calf, as they chase both in the open field. The mother does her best to fend the wolves off, and she is doing a great job. The calf sticks to its mother like glue as the two run off away from the wolves and join the herd again, where they are safe. This wolf is trying to attack this calf, but the calf is gutsy and defends itself. It looks more like they're playing than fighting. When the mother buys and comes running to the calf's rescue, the wolf's hope of snatching the calf comes to an end. And number 6. Dog attacks wolf. This German Shepherd gets into a fight with a wolf, and it's not the wolf that is the upper hand. The dog is extremely aggressive and takes it to the wolf. These dogs chase a couple of wolves, but when the wolves come running towards the dogs head back home. However, the dogs decide it's time to take it to the wolves again and go back on the chase. These dogs gang up on a wolf and give him a hard time. It doesn't look like this wolf is going to make it. The dogs have controlled the situation and they are not letting go. The wolf manages to get up and run, but the dogs remain with him. These two dogs are mangling this wolf and both biting his neck. The owner of the dogs is filming this, and I am seriously against this type of cruelty. Number 5. Lion attacks crocodile. These lions attack a lone crocodile in the middle of a marsh, and the felines quickly realize that this is not an antelope. The crocodile swoops down on the nearest cat, attempting to bite whatever it can. The lions attack from all angles, but the crocodile reacts quickly and effectively when this lion informs this crocodile that he has bigger teeth than him, so he better watch his back. The crocodile laughs. The crocodile informs the lion he is not afraid of him and mocks him. The lion approaches the crocodile, but when he notices the water is full of crocodiles, he realizes this isn't the best plan. An angry crocodile is approached by a male lion and his girlfriend who do not want to be bothered. The male lion seems unconcerned and attempts to attack the reptile. But when he understands the crocodile is out to kill him, he turns away and forgets about it. The crocodile doesn't back down. After a few slaps from this young lion, the two stand there while the lion is on her cub stand at a safe distance. Even without doing much, the male lion crouches down and examines the reptile. Number 4. Crocodile attack on elephant. When it comes to eating, elephants are not the best candidates, but you don't always get to choose your lunch, and crocodiles are no exception. They will take whatever is offered to them, even if it means putting their own lives in danger. Watch as a mother elephant drinks from a river, completely unaware of the danger lurking beneath the surface. A 10-foot crocodile tries to encircle the elephant's trunk with its jaws. When a crocodile attacks a small calf with its entire family nearby, none of the adult elephants intervene. This calf was most likely celebrating a special occasion, and the crocodile had to ruin it all. I'm curious if the crocodile realizes how large elephants are and how easily they could crush it if they choose to step on it. Number 3. Lions versus elephants. Elephants aren't normally hunted by lions, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We get to see fantastic footage of a pride of lions 30 strong taking down a juvenile elephant under the cover of darkness. The elephant is chased by the entire pride, with no other elephant around to help. The felines will eventually take down the elephants and satisfy their hunger. This mother elephant protects her young calf against the pride of lions. She is huge and aggressive, and with the calf sticking close to her, the lions, even the males, take their precautions and don't insist the calf makes it out of there safely. This young elephant is jumped by a male lion, and although the elephant is small, it tries to carry the lion on its back to run away. But the lion tips the elephant over, and with the help of a colleague, the felines begin to fall out of salt. To kill the calves, a group of hungry lions approaches a group of elephants feeding from a water hole. In this video, as the elephants are split, a young elephant is left unprotected and defenseless against a lion pride's overwhelming attack. The elephant tries to fight them, but there are too many of them, and they eventually take the massive animal down. Number 2. Hyena attacks rhino. These hyenas are attempting to kill this rhino calf in this scene, but Mama is preventing it because there are just 2 hyenas. I'm assuming they called in for reinforcements. The hyenas continue to pursue the rhino and her calf, but the mother remains attentive and keeps a close eye on the youngster. Although the hyenas are no match for the mother, they can always get the calf. The chance of being stabbed by the rhino's horn, on the other hand, makes it too risky. The hyena sense that one of these rhinos is gravely injured, possibly with a fractured leg. They are specialists at identifying an animal's weak point, so they give it a go and start biting the rhinos behind. Despite the presence of two other rhinos nearby, neither of them bothers to assist the injured rhino. Although the hyenas are not particularly hostile, they are a nuisance to the injured rhino. They bite and cling to the rhino's back, weakening and exhausting the enormous animal. These hyenas are disturbing a healthy rhino, but the rhino stays firm and the scavengers don't appear to be getting much out of this altercation. Number 1. Otters versus crocodile. One of the toughest animals in the Amazon jungle is the giant otter. They are constantly surrounded by black caimans, anacondas, jaguars, and pumas. 2 otters have 6 pups to protect and train in the ways of the jungle. This otter father has a lot on his plate. When a caiman approaches the family looking for a meal, the 2 otters do not waste any time and surround the caiman, striking first before the caiman can cause any damage. The pups panic and unintentionally follow their parents into battle, which is not a good thing. Now the parents must continue fending off the caiman and worry about the pups being killed. But the adult otters intensify the attack and prevent the caiman from escaping. The damage is done and the caiman is history, but not without killing 2 of the pups. These otters challenge this huge crocodile, and even though the crocodile has its gigantic mouth wide open, the otters are on the offensive until the crocodile heads back into the water. There's a great example of teamwork and courage displayed by the otters. Some of these hunts were hard to watch, but nature has a way of balancing things out. That's it for now. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.